Don't blink, because the next butterfly you see might be one of the last of its kind. Across the planet, some of the most beautiful creatures on Earth are quietly disappearing, not because of predators, but because of us. Today, we'll uncover the 7 rarest butterflies in the world, and more importantly, the real scientific reasons behind why they're vanishing. 1. Miami blue. Once common along Florida's coastline, the Miami blue has been pushed to near extinction, with fewer than 100 left alive. What happened? It wasn't disease or predators. It was coastal development, hotels, highways, and hurricanes. When Hurricane Andrew hit in 1992, it wiped out nearly all of them. Scientists didn't see one again for years and thought the species was gone forever. But here's the important part. A few survivors were found later, and now biologists are using genetic monitoring to keep them alive. Every single butterfly is tracked like a rare diamond. 2. Island marble. Next is the island marble, a species scientists thought extinct for an entire century. From 1908 to 1998, nothing. Then suddenly, a few were discovered again on San Juan Island. Its marble-like wings aren't just for beauty. They act as camouflage, blending perfectly into plants and rocks. But habitat destruction and invasive plants continue to shrink its world. Today, fewer than 200 remain, and each one lives in a carefully managed sanctuary. For biologists, this butterfly is a symbol of hope, and how rediscovery doesn't always mean recovery. 3. Palos Verdes blue. This tiny butterfly from California nearly vanished forever in 1983 when its entire habitat was leveled for development. For 2 decades, it was listed as extinct. Then, to everyone's shock, scientists found a hidden population nearby. Now, there are about 200 individuals left, all protected, bred, and studied through genetic mapping. This case became a breakthrough example of how science can bring a species back from zero. 4. Lange's metalmark. This butterfly is nature's definition of vulnerability. The Lange's metalmark depends on just one plant, the buckwheat Eriogonum nudum. If that plant disappears, so does the butterfly. Scientists call this a host-specific relationship. It's a perfect example of how fragile ecosystems really are. One link breaks, the whole chain falls apart. There are now fewer than a few hundred left, surviving in the sand dunes of Antioch, California. 5. St. Francis satyr. This butterfly is unlike any other. It actually needs fire to live. The St. Francis satyr thrives in North Carolina's fire-dependent wetlands. When wildfires were suppressed to protect forests, the grasslands stopped renewing, and the butterflies began dying out. Now, scientists use controlled burns to recreate natural fire cycles. It's a fascinating case where destruction became a tool for life. Fewer than 1,000 remain today. 6. Schaus swallowtail. The Schaus swallowtail is one of Florida's largest and most stunning butterflies. Its dark brown wings streaked with gold are a masterpiece of natural design and aerodynamics. By the 1980s, only a few hundred were left due to pesticide use and deforestation. But here's where science shines. Captive breeding programs and habitat restoration have helped the population climb back to around 1,000. This butterfly is living proof that science-based conservation works. 7. Leona's little blue. The last on our list, Leona's little blue, was discovered by biologist Leona Rice in Oregon. It's so small it could rest comfortably on your fingertip, yet it's a crucial pollinator in its ecosystem. Only 1,000 to 2,000 exist today. Their survival depends on a single plant, wild buckwheat. But logging and invasive plants are consuming their habitat. Scientists are now experimenting with land management and replanting programs to stabilize its fragile home. These butterflies aren't just beautiful, they're living case studies in ecology, genetics, and evolution. Each species teaches us something vital about balance, interdependence, and the cost of human progress. If these creatures disappear, we lose far more than color in the sky. we lose an entire story written by nature itself. So, the next time you see a butterfly, remember, it's not just decoration. It's a survivor, a scientist's puzzle, and a messenger from a world that's fading fast. Which of these rare butterflies surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science stories from the wild side of our planet.